Hey, welcome to another FAQ podcast where we have completely changed the format and you can call in now.
Humana.
And Bruce got a soundboard.
I'm so excited.
This originally started out as an addition to Open House where we couldn't answer all of your questions. And now it's just Bruce making fart noises.
Oh, he hasn't done that yet.
Oh, dear God.
Hold on. You want me to play the farts?
No, I just want to play the Monica You is Stinky.
All right, hold on.
God damn it.
That's too long.
Anyway, welcome to a metaphor for my life. Let's take a first call from...
Oh, first call.
We don't say names, but you'll allow you to introduce yourself.
So we can say Charlie. Hello, Charlie. Are you there?
Holy shit, man.
Yeah,
Charlie!
What's going on, Charlie?
No, bro, guys. I'm literally talking to my mates on Xbox. I said to them, I hope I get in, and I've got in.
You got in, yeah, no
Okay.
problem.
Well, I have a question for you. What game are you playing on Xbox?
Advanced Warfare.
Okay, well, turn it off.
That's perfect.
Topical.
Yeah, that's-
Abandon your friends.
Oh, we're doing Call of Duty questions?
we are. Black Ops.
Okay.
I'm just sitting in a lobby at this minute because I did not think I'd actually get through. Can I just say, I absolutely fucking love you guys. I've watched you guys since like the start of Inside Gaming.
Oh, Charlie.
Thank you,
That's
Charlie.
so nice of you.
Well, Charlie,
boner
what's your question for today's show?
Did you care when they added like all these new like systems to Call of Duty with like the new exosuit Advanced Warfare and like, all this new movement for Black Ops 3?
It's a good question.
Stuff like that?
That's a really good question.
I think Lawrence is the biggest Call of Duty fan in the room, so I'm going to let him answer first.
Yeah, I liked it a lot because for me, Call of Duty was a very two-dimensional game, not in like complexity, but in actual movement. Call of Duty was always like, there's this cone in front of you, and if somebody wanders into that cone, then you have an engagement. But if somebody hits you from the side or the back, they basically win. And to me, Advanced Warfare was all about expanding in the third dimension, so now you have double jumps and air boosts and stuff. So you can start to get a little tricky with your positioning. Black Ops is dialing it back, 3 is dialing it back just a little bit. The double jump is not really a double jump, it's just kind of a little puff to change your air trajectory, which I like, and it's still got wall running and things like that, and the maps are made for it. So I think Black Ops...
Was there wall running in Advanced Warfare? I don't remember.
there was, yeah.
Oh, okay. Ugh.
No wall running in Advanced Warfare, just excellent.
Oh, I thought there was.
See, here's the problem.
No.
All the games are starting to look the
I'm
same.
confusing it with
Titanfall, I guess.
Because we're all thinking of Titanfall and
Uh-oh.
What's that?
We got an echo on the live stream.
You just hit. If you
Oh,
wanna hit-
turn off the mic there.
oh, sorry.
No.
One second.
No. Here, so.
Hang on.
Hold on.
Hang on.
Go to Audacity.
Okay. Sorry. Anyway,
Sorry, Charlie.
So going back to what we were saying, yeah, Titanfall, I think, probably lit the fire under Activision's ass. And, I mean, it was pretty much made of all Call of Duty devs anyway, so that's probably why you're seeing games like Advanced Warfare and then now Black Ops 3 all kind of starting to look the same. And then even to a degree, Halo 5 is having, Halo 5 Gardens has a lot of movements of, like, clambering and sliding and everything. Like, you can pretty much put all these games in one room and show it to like a single mother, and she probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
That's true. Charlie, I got a question for you. Charlie, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
I got a question for you. Did that matter to you when they added all that stuff to Advanced Warfare, or was it just sort of like meh?
I'm a really big Call of Duty fan. I've played like it was one of my first games I ever played on my 360, like Call of Duty 4 and Call of Duty 3 and all that.
Yeah.
It was fresh, I guess.
Okay. All right.
Like it felt good that they added something new, but it just means like there was kind of a skill gap for players like me anyway.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty good. I'm not like blaming trumpet, but I'm pretty good at it.
Next up, MLG.
Having never played
Exactly.
Call of Duty, would you
That's
say
my
that
wish.
anything that makes the game more fun is
Yeah.
a welcome addition?
Yeah, definitely. But because of like the new jumping stuff, it felt like on Halo, like on Halo 3 and stuff. You'll know this, Adam. Like it gets annoying when people just jump over your head and shoot you in the back.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's an old trick.
And that's
jump
what
over
Advanced
melee in the
Warfare
back?
felt like.
Yeah.
But with like Black Ops 3, they're slowing it down a lot.
Yeah, I played a little bit. What's that?
Skype has an echo, not us.
Skype has an echo.
Skype has an echo.
Oh, well,
Oh, is it because
do you want me to? Is it
I
me?
bet it's playing through and then catching on the mic.
Yeah, are you?
we need to just
yeah.
turn him down a little bit. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Just on the speakers.
speakers,
All
yeah.
right, to your right. Use your hand. Use your hand. Take your hand off the mouse.
I'm aware. I know. I heard you. I heard what you said.
We're good at this.
Welcome to production. Anyway, Charlie, we got to let you go.
Okay, can I ask
thanks
one
for-
more quick question?
Yes.
Did you care at all? Like, what's your opinion on like the switch to PS4 with Black Ops 3?
You mean getting the beta 5
Yeah,
days early?
Yes, that's
No. That with like DLC and like the exclusivity and stuff
I
like
guess.
that.
I mean, look, Sony. I would assume has deeper pockets in their gaming division right now, or at least are spending it in the right places. And that was a slip up on Microsoft, so not a huge deal. I mean, it's if people really care that much about DLC, I honestly think DLC is going away. The way they're doing it.
That's what I hope. I thought honestly.
you think it's going away?
Well, no. I think what we perceive as DLC is changing, and the Microsoft deal that they had with Activision for so long was that old style DLC of $10 for a map pack, $15 for a map pack. Look at Halo, look at Witcher, look at all these things like Smite, League of Legends stuff. They're giving you new maps, and then you're just buying cosmetic upgrades. People will buy a weed leaf banner for their COD man or COD girl now, more than they'll plop down on a map pack. I think that's going to change.
So that's just DLC, but in a different form.
Yeah. I think, like I said, perceived DLC. The way the Sony deal is working right now, I don't think it's actually going to benefit Sony in the long run.
Sure. All right, hey Charlie, thank you for the call. We really appreciate it, man.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Better, man.
See you, buddy.
Give him a fart.
Oh, hold on.
Jurassic farts.
This one. All right, so let's see.
Love it.
Our old friend Eric. Hey, Eric, are you there?
Eric?
Oh, hi, yeah, I'm here. Hello.
Hello, Eric. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How
Good.
are you guys?
Good, very, very well. What's your question?
Well, what was the first Call of Duty you guys played, and the most recent one that you guys purchased?
Purchased.
Because
I got the Rainbow, man. Call of Duty 1 on
you know.
PC and then Advanced Warfare.
Yeah, I played it when Jason Statham was a voice in a video.
Yeah,
game.
that was fucking sweet. I remember the loading screen is like, is it Jason Statham?
So I mean, it's actually
That is Jason Statham.
yeah, it's a good question too, because Call of Duty was made by the guys who originally made Medal of Honor.
Yeah.
When they were at a little company called 2015, working with EA,
2015.
and they all left, and they said screw EA, they're evil. We're going to Activision. And they went to Activision, they made Call of Duty, and then they said screw Activision, we're going to EA to make Titanfall. Funny how that works. So yeah, I think we, except for Joel,
I bought one.
you bought
Wait,
one.
Call of Duty 1?
It was on the Wii, and it was a real mistake.
was it Modern
I think it was 3. Yeah.
That was
Okay.
like the launch one on Wii.
And I played it for like an hour, and I was like, it's not my thing, man.
Man, that was a poor representation of Call of Duty.
What are you talking? It was Call of Duty in its prime.
you can throw a grenade by waggling the little nunchuck.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Bruce, you
Yeah,
played
it's
the
real
first
long.
one, right?
What, Call of Duty 1?
Yeah.
I mean, I probably played it a long time ago, but I don't
speakers,
remember.
Steve.
Yeah, no, I don't
Okay, you got
remember.
it, you got it.
It was a long time ago. The first one I actually remember playing was Modern Warfare, like Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. That was the first one.
Wow.
So Eric, what's the last one you bought?
Advanced Warfare, because I bought it, like, it was a buy two, get one free. Although I've only played it for like 5 minutes. Haven't even had time to play it.
Yeah,
it's
I mean-
just sitting there.
You make time for Kevin Spacey, Eric.
No, unfortunately.
Bruce
I appreciate him with the Avengers, though, but,
Bruce
Wait.
beat Advanced Warfare, I think, right?
I did. And so
Yeah.
did Lawrence. Lawrence and I both played through the single player of Advanced Warfare, and we both really enjoyed it.
I got all the achievements in that campaign. I really like that.
I couldn't get through it. I don't know why.
I enjoyed
I
it.
just
I wasn't.
I don't know. I think I try to play Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed every year, and it's getting harder and harder. Like I'm just now picking up Assassin's Creed again now to beat it before Syndicate comes out, and like I don't think I'm going to beat Advanced Warfare, but Black Ops does look good. I honestly, just because we've been working in the game industry for so long, and we usually have contacts who send us copies, like they'll just do that to certain outlets. I haven't really bought a copy of Call of Duty in a while. They either get sent to us or we have like a review copy or something like that. So,
I could buy Advanced Warfare.
oh, you did?
Yeah, I bought Black Ops 2. I had to buy Black Ops 2, and it
yeah.
was totally worth it.
I bought Modern Warfare 2. I do remember that because we were all jerking off around that game for a very long time.
I think I even bought Modern Warfare 3, which is that was a bad choice. I shouldn't have bought that one.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. Sorry, Eric. All right, thanks for the call, man.
No problem, bye.
Okay, bye.
Would have never pegged him for a Call of Duty, man.
I know, there he is.
Everybody's Call of Duty, man.
Hello,
have a Call of
Satan.
Duty,
Satan,
man.
are you there? Satan?
Give him a sound effect.
Say, oh.
Satan Senpai.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, gotcha, Satan. Satan, what's your question for Black Ops 3?
All right. My question is, as a gamer that's stayed away from the Call of Duty series since Modern Warfare 2, is this Call of Duty game, Black Ops 3, worth going back into the series? Is it like a fresh start and whatnot?
My question for you, Satan, is what have you been playing since Modern Warfare 2? You still play first-person shooters, or do you play different games?
I've played a little bit of everything, from Halo to Assassin's Creed. I usually have like an open taste when it comes to video games. It's just that I feel like the whole Call of Duty series is a little bit bloated for me, so I kind of stayed away from it. and just like seek different types of games that I would not normally try. But since ever since like Advanced Warfare, it feels like Call of Duty has been getting more hyped up, and I was wondering if is it worth the hype, and is it worth getting back into?
Well,
Like, does it feel like the normal Call of Duty, or is it just some completely fresh?
No. I mean, it's Call of Duty. It's the same game.
Same
Okay.
thing.
Yeah, nothing's changed other than you can jump a little bit higher. There's more kill streaks. The interface is a little different. There's some more guns. I mean, look, the reason why the game hasn't changed much is because the formula works and it sells 20 million to 30 million copies a year or whatever.
Yeah.
So the mechanically, like the core of the game doesn't really ever change. It's just sort of like adding new rims to a car every year or throwing in like a new. Actually, yeah, I mean, Call of Duty is a new car. It's a new car model every year. It's basically the Honda Civic of video games.
Super reliable. Everybody's got one.
Yeah,
It gets stolen in Hollywood.
yeah, like it's not going to get you laid, but it'll get you from point A to point B, and it'll satisfy some sort of urge.
All right.
Anyway, so I think honestly, you're probably doing it the best way, and just like the beauty of Call of Duty is that it does come out every year, and you can choose to just take a 3 to 4 year break if you want to. If the game looks interesting to you, check it out. You could always rent it, something like that. You don't have to buy it. But,
Unless you play it for the plot.
But with
Real quick, is the OBS on top the one that's streaming?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try something.
What's wrong with it now?
It's all the audio from the PC is doubling up, so I'm gonna do that. There we go. That should fix it.
all right, hey, this is why we do a live radio show. Anyway, thank you for calling, Satan.
No problem. Thank
Bye,
you.
Satan.
Believe the hype.
Hail Satan.
Believe it.
Let's take Kai. Hey, Kai, are you there?
Yeah, oh, hi. What's up, guys?
How you doing, Kai?
Hello.
Oh, man, it's greetings from Germany. I love you guys.
Well, greetings from the United States. How are you?
Oh, it's so nice talking to you guys. I have one quick question about Black Ops 3. That's the topic, right?
Okay. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, how was the lag? I mean, have you experienced some lag spikes or like lag compensation like in Black Ops 2 or anything about that?
I didn't notice any. So I've been playing a few sessions every night since the beta opened. The thing that I like about it is it actually shows you ping numbers for servers now, which is pretty cool. For individual players, it still shows you a bar graph. But the matches that I got in, honestly, the lag in my TV was bigger than the lag in the game. So like there's a number of latencies you have to adjust for, especially in a game like Call of Duty. So I think that actually the game is pretty solid in terms of like prediction and lag compensation and all that stuff. There's always going to be an element of that because we live in a physical world and light can only move so fast and routers are only so fast. But I think Black Ops 3 is actually really solid. I mean, I would suggest trying it out for yourself if you have a PS4, assuming you can get it in Germany. Sometimes Germany can be weird about that stuff.
Yeah, we have some problems about violence, you guys know about that. So does it mean that the engine is like, improved, or is it a completely new engine?
I think it's just improved. I'm sure it's the same engine that Black Ops 2 used, right?
No,
Black Ops
it's
3 looks really good. That's the thing that I noticed.
Yeah.
I can't tell for sure, but it really looks like 1080p 60 FPS.
Yeah.
Like straight.
Well, they switched after Ghost. They put a lot of R&D into their new engine.
So they're using the Advanced Warfare engine then?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Black Ops 3 though?
Yeah, but I mean, this is a whole. You need an entire podcast on this. Like, I would love to actually get a game developer in here at some point and talk about game engines in themselves. There's so much middleware and other things that are involved with game engines. Like, what is perceived as a game engine is so much different than what is actually running. Like, there's so much duct tape and gum holding this stuff together that it's like when you say new engine, it's like it's a I don't know. It's
the IW engine.
Yeah, or whatever.
Which is it first started in the multiplayer of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I guess it's abbreviated from
Infinity Ward.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you're right. It's oh my god.
So yes, it is a new engine, but it's Treyarch's take on what Infinity Ward made. And Lawrence is correct. It is a very beautiful game. It moves smoothly. It's 60 frames per second. And I'm playing on a BenQ monitor, which has 1 millisecond of lag. And the thing runs perfectly smooth. And I have a pretty stable internet connection here in the States. That might be different for those of you in Europe. But I need to play it some more. I haven't had any real lag issues. But I'm once again, like what I see and what the MLG pros like yourself see will probably be much different. So for now, I'm enjoying it, but I might be wrong.
Can you Adam, as a casual player, feel lag in games, or is it? Do you feel like?
Yeah,
I can feel lag like when I'm playing like stupid MOBAs or whatever. But
I can. The lag is most noticeable to me in things like streaming services. So if I'm streaming from my Xbox to Windows 10, I can feel that lag. If I'm going from my PS4 to my PS Vita, if I'm doing remote play like that,
makes sense though, right?
Well, not to interrupt, but I think Call of Duty has a specific kind of lag, and it's server prediction. So what will happen
Magic
is
bullets.
you'll run around a corner and see somebody and shoot him 7 times and then die, and then you'll see the kill cam where somebody ran around the corner and shot you, and you're like, that didn't happen. And I think
But that's like internet lag. That's actual.
It is, and then what the server does is what you were seeing was actually not what the server was predicting.
Yeah.
So the server predicted that you ran around the corner and died, and then it played this different version of events, and that's very frustrating and actually pissed off a lot of Call of
Does
Duty.
that happen a lot?
Yeah, like in older versions of Call of Duty. So I think that's what he's asking about. Does that happen as much?
Kai, is that what you're referring to, the gameplay, or you're referring to like internet play?
No, I mean, I think there was like a huge scandal about a guy who made a YouTube video that showed him and his friend and their perspectives.
Yeah.
And his friend jumped out of a window and then shot him. And from his perspective, it looked like he wasn't even out of the window, but he was immediately dead. Like I think it was about 400 milliseconds of lag that wasn't even affected by internet connection because it was over LAN.
Well, that's what Lawrence was.
LAN.
That's what Lawrence was. Oh, over LAN?
That's
Local area?
what he said.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they set up something about Hamachi or something. They were pretty good at it. I don't know.
If I were to, I haven't seen that video, but if I were to assume, I don't know what Call of Duty that was on, but odds are it was the same
Black Ops 2.
multiplayer. Sorry.
Black Ops 2.
Okay. So yeah, odds are it was the same multiplayer engine for LAN as it is for internet. And then that means that they probably baked in a shitload of player prediction and things like that to absorb a half second of lag, which is not uncommon when it comes to playing on the internet.
Yeah, and it's interesting too because I think a lot of hardcore players will notice this sort of stuff, but for the most part, Call of Duty rectify it by the fact that you can instant respawn and you die within 2 seconds and you're right back in the game. That's sort of their way of dealing with it. Is like, yeah, we've got lag. Just get back. You get back into the game. You don't have. There's no respawn timer. So.
But yeah, in my experience with Black Ops 3, that hasn't happened yet, where the kill cam is just wildly inaccurate from what I saw when I was playing.
We need to play some more.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
totally.
anyway.
But I mean, I think I've only played it for like 2 evenings, so it hasn't really had enough time to be busted open. But
Cool.
I don't know. It looks a lot better from my perspective.
Thanks for the call, Kai. We appreciate it.
One question, guys, off topic. Is it okay for you?
Sure.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm from Germany, and you guys do a lot of Nazi jokes, right?
I mean,
We do?
No, not really. No,
not
come
familiar
on,
with
that's
that.
ridiculous.
Those should be censored in your country. You shouldn't be getting
I've
those.
been like for like 5 years. I know you guys pretty well.
All
So.
right, go, and
And I have to say, we guys at Europe, we make some 9/11 jokes. So if you think about making a Nazi joke next time,
should we make
think about
9/11 jokes too? Is that what you're saying?
yeah, it would be pretty nice for both sides, right?
All right, Kai, we will.
Awesome.
And we're gonna say that you told us to, Kai.
Kai from Germany
Yes,
told us to
okay.
make this joke.
That's a fair point, though.
No, it's fair. Totally fair.
See
I
you
agree.
later, buddy.
Expect the next open house, right?
What?
We just recorded it. Sorry.
Auf Wiedersehen.
I
right,
just
let's-
realized you could make like a video and then show a swastika out of nowhere, and then if they watched it in Germany, it would violate all kinds of laws because like if 3 people are watching it at the same time and they're like laughing and then a swastika shows up, they've instantly violated national law.
Yeah, that's right. We should put more swastikas in.
Hey, Rodrigo, are you there?
Hey.
Hey,
Hi.
what's going on? Do you have a question about Call of Duty or Black Ops 3 or both?
Oh, yeah, wait. I'm so excited you picked up. I'm a big fan. I'm calling from Mexico. So.
Oh, hi, Rodrigo.
Hola.
Okay, so here's the deal. I'm like a fan of like MLG thingies. Like, I don't know, like
Esports.
esports, exactly. And like, I don't know, I watch a lot of like tournaments and stuff like that. And like, a lot of like pro players are saying like, yeah, this is the perfect game and like whatever. But every single game that comes out, they play like the beta or like the first week, and they're like, this is perfect. And like, then it turns out to be garbage.
I see what you're saying.
Like Ghost, like AW.
Well, hold on. So the question is, that you said it turns out to be garbage. Now,
Yeah, garbage.
Ghosts, I don't necessarily think the reviews were positive right out of the gate. Some were, but not all were. What did you think of Advanced Warfare?
I mean, it was new. It was different. Like, no one expected it to be like, you know, because Ghost was so bad. At the end, no one wanted to play it. Like,
Well, you're talking about in the context of professional competition,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
yeah.
That happens with every competitive game ever made.
Yep.
It's always the same cycle. Like, it's new and it's fresh and everything's great and they fixed all the problems. But then, 2 weeks later, they've had the time to really dig in and find the new problems.
Yeah.
And then there's a sea change. I've seen this cycle happen with like fighting games, with strategy games. Everything's great until it's not great because they just haven't found the problem.
Or because like a player has figured out how to break the game, like
exactly.
with a specific loadout or with a specific character, whatever the game is, character build or whatever.
You're describing every relationship between every human being in the world.
Yeah.
When it first starts out, everything's great. Give it some time, then you start to notice all the flaws. The difference, though, too, with the beta is, I think what you're referring to is like people get a vertical slice, and you only see a little bit of the game. And from like even just in the Black Ops beta, I've noticed like a lot of the weapons are locked out, a lot of the perks are locked out. When they start adding more things, the problems start to arise. And it's kind of funny too, because then you look at like Bruce and I will play CS:GO. I'm using the air quotes, but professional. CS.
Competitive, yeah.
We will play competitive CS:GO, and everyone just wants to play Dust 2. Dust 2 the whole time. Like it's only Dust.
Oh, yeah, I hate that.
I think you're onto something though. Like competitive works the best when it's just the same thing over and over because it's the tried and true thing that does work competitively.
Well,
that's why football fields don't have mountains in it and like I don't mean to offend your country, but soccer stadiums don't have a random net in the middle. Like you don't change up what works.
Well, it's because it's easiest to it's easier to balance one thing than it is to like balance. I don't know how many loadouts there are in Call of Duty, but
thousands.
Yeah, thousands of loadouts on like dozens and dozens of maps.
No.
Again, I have played competitive World of Warcraft. Like I did PvP seasons 1, 2, and 3, and like I know, and they kept introducing new classes and new arenas, and they made PvP really broken for the first 3 or 4 months of each season.
Yeah.
And it was a really frustrating occurrence.
So in conclusion, Rodrigo, honestly, we're not going to be able to discover these problems right away. And actually, if we were able to, then there'd be something really wrong with the game.
Yeah.
So it's going to take a couple of weeks, a month or so to sort of start figuring out the quirks that this game has. Now, whether or not you can live with those problems, that's going to be up to you. So that's sort of where we land on that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, actually that made like a lot of sense. Like I don't know. Adam said like about like a field like it doesn't change. Like I never thought of it that way. That's really smart. Like I never thought about it.
Game design is hard, man.
Yeah, game design is really, really
Yeah,
hard.
I mean, and this is the other part of it too. Like we are seriously, besides Lawrence, I think we're not really an authority on esports in any way, shape, or form. Okay. But esports are so new that if they're trying to emulate anything similar to the real life sports that we've been playing for hundreds of years or whatever, what we've learned is you need consistency, and the problem with that is video games are evolving every day, and if the MLG scene revolved around Call of Duty 4 because that was the best one and that they kept iterating on, no one would be watching it because no one gives a shit about Call of Duty 4. So
I'm not saying me specifically, but there are instances like Brood War got played for 10 years in South Korea, and it only
that's because another game didn't come out.
Right, but I'm just saying
that's fair.
The NFL hasn't introduced,
Brood War, though.
or like the NHL hasn't introduced Puck 2.
Yeah, you're right.
Introducing the new stick.
But Major League Soccer or the FIFA did for the last World Cup. They had
XFL,
that new
dog.
ball. They had that new ball.
Yeah.
That, like
That's because
everyone
they're corrupted. They made
The thing is, the most viable and long-lasting competitive games are the ones that are the most standardized. Like League of Legends has one map.
Exactly.
But they keep introducing new characters, and new characters like break the map because they can do different things.
You're absolutely right.
So anyway, excellent question, though, Rodrigo.
Yeah,
thank you for
Rodrigo.
calling.
Oh well, thank you so much for taking my call.
Anytime, buddy. Talk to you later.
Hey, okay, see you, man.
Okay, bye.
Give us something.
Real trap shit.
That's the real trap shit.
Real trap shit.
You don't have to play twice. You got it the first time.
Real trap shit.
Hey, Gao lover, are you there? I don't think he.
Hang on.
Too late.
Oh, we lost him.
Gabriel, are you there? Gabriel.
Hey, bro.
Hello.
Hello.
Put down a sandwich.
Do you have a question about Black Ops 3 or Call of Duty?
Yes.
Okay, what is it?
Good.
Wait, I've
Are you there, buddy? I lost him. Okay.
Oh no!
Did you hang up on him?
No, I didn't. Nicanor, Henriquez, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Do you have a question about Call of Duty or Black Ops 3?
Sorry, I having trouble listening to you.
That's okay.
Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Oh yes.
All right. What's your question, sir?
I'm just trying to watch the live stream right now. I'm at work. I just saw the tweet and then I just called you. And I'm seeing the live stream.
Okay.
I'm from the Dominican Republic.
Oh, that's great. Okay, cool. What's your question?
Oh, I want to ask this for a long time ago. I want to know when you guys gonna do something with your band, like the
Our
sex
band?
swing?
We don't have a band. Well,
Sex Swing,
Sex
bro.
Swing is not a real band.
We had a band.
That's not.
I know, but yes, it's not real, but I just want to see something from that.
Okay, well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to learn how to play instruments.
Rock Band 4 is going to come out.
Rock Band 4, and then we will name our band in Rock Band 4 Sex Swing. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Cool.
So look forward to that.
Thanks for calling, Nicanor.
Thanks for the call, Nicanor.
Enjoy the Dominican Republic.
Get your hands off!
All right.
God damn it.
Archie, are you there?
Hey! Woo!
Whoa! How you doing?
Boing, boing, boing.
How you
You're
doing?
on with Brucey and the Code.
Don't make fun of our caller.
We're not making fun of him at all. It's
Playing into
radio.
his energy!
It's a radio show.
Archie, you have a question?
I saw that you guys were taking calls, and I was like, oh my god, let's do it.
Archie,
Let's do it.
Archie, do you have a question about Call of Duty?
Yeah, the fact that you have to knife twice now. Is
Oh yeah, I love that shit.
Things.
The knife is a secondary weapon. I assume that if you equipped it...
Let me ask this question. What's your question?
You have to knife twice now in Black Ops 3 in order to kill someone. So is that going to change a lot of games? Like
Halo?
Yes, it'll make players stop being lame assholes. I've never understood the single hit melee kill in any shooter ever. It changes encounters in a way that's frustrating and stupid. It just means a player can run at you, and if they can close the gap in the amount of health they have, they get a free kill every time. Or they just wait around the corner, and then you wander in a room and they're like, bap, and then they're like jacking off and laughing. And like, fucking stupid. And also, it's a 2-punch kill, but you can equip the knife in your secondary.
How do you reward a player then for choosing to melee, which is a more dangerous choice in a shooter?
It's a Halo dynamic.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be kind of a sneaky kill, not a run into knife everybody in the room.
Yeah.
kill.
The idea is...
Can you dual wield knives?
Also, what I've noticed is that a lot of the maps where they would have camping spots, they've just put holes now so people can't camp.
Good. Good.
That's
you're
good,
supposed to run and
you're
shoot people
supposed-
in Call of Duty.
Yeah, you're not supposed to camp in Call of Duty. That's not really the point of the game.
I mean, you can if you're playing domination or something, and those maps kind of allow for that kind of behavior. But
So I haven't equipped the knife yet. I haven't got that far. So if you get the knife as a secondary,
I haven't equipped it because I'm not a bitch.
okay.
I don't know. So I should have tested it out.
Is that well? Because I know like CS:GO.
Also, I like shooting down UAVs. So what are you
Okay.
gonna do?
CS:GO, I like getting into knife fights. That's always fun. Anything?
Like the explosive knife? Where you're just like shooting blades at people?
No, I was talking about
Guys, if I
Counter-Strike.
swear out of nowhere, it's because I've just been shot by someone for no reason.
Are you playing right now?
I think he's playing. Are you playing
Yeah,
Black Ops 3 right
I'm
now?
pretty sure the reason is they want to win, so they shot
right
you.
now.
Oh, he's not having fun. Did you get knifed?
I'm gonna.
All right, Archie. Thanks for the call,
Thanks
man.
for calling. Lawrence hates knives.
I do. I hate fucking one-hit melees. It's stupid.
All right, cool.
Hey, Ian, are you there?
Yes, I am. Actually.
All right, Ian. What's your question about Call of Duty or Black Ops 3?
This is sort of interesting. Actually, I'm kind of curious as what you guys think about more or less Treyarch copying a lot of what happened in. Oh damn! I can't think of the name of the fucking game now.
Blacklight?
Titanfall or Destiny is probably what you're thinking of.
Not thinking of Destiny. I'm thinking of
Titanfall?
It's Titanfall.
Shit.
Double jumps, wall
It's not
runs,
Titanfall?
canceling. You're probably thinking of Titanfall.
Is it Blacklight? Is it
might
Final
be
Fantasy
Titanfall. It's
VII?
not Titanfall though. I'm thinking
Okay.
more of story aspect.
Oh, Deus Ex.
Deus Ex. Thank you. 'Cause I don't think any of you guys commented on that yet.
I mean, okay.
Adam is a huge.
I'm going to make someone upset somewhere.
Adam loves Deus Ex.
Deus Ex is not the most original idea in the world.
Uh-oh.
I'm just saying, they didn't, what's his name? Warren Spector didn't invent cyberpunk.
A human augmented future reality
William
like
Gibson
in cyberpunk.
Yeah, so,
land.
I mean, what you're seeing is, we were kind of talking about this earlier, like, all the mechanics of the game, like the wall running and the sliding and all that. It's not like game developers are specifically looking at each other. Some are. And going like, I want that in my game. It's we're all just, as humans, I think we all kind of share a hive mind in some weird way.
Absolutely.
And it's everyone, like the tastemakers, the most successful ones, can kind of look at the ecosystem and go, what's going to be cool? And they were like, Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk's cool.
Yeah.
And now they're doing it. So
Does that make sense, Ian?
Well,
Yeah, that does. It's,
I hope they go to court. That's what I'm saying.
and I think all we've seen is a trailer, and the trailer for Black Ops 3 did seem kind of similar to the trailer for Deus Ex, but it's trailers. Like, we don't really know how similar they're going to be until it comes out. And even if it is drastically similar, it can still be good. Like, the Raid and Dread were pretty similar in terms of story, but they're both fucking awesome movies in their own way.
And if you got upset with every fantasy game that came out because they all have elves and dwarves and blades and, I don't know, dragons and shit, I don't know, there wouldn't be any more fantasy games.
And that's a great title for a game.
I guess it just
dwarves and blades and dragons and shit.
I guess it just boils down to the fact that, like, if the game is fun and the single player is fun, then it's fun. You know, like, it's just sort of that, if you enjoyed it, then you enjoyed it.
Yeah, and I think the takeaway there too is going to be, and I'm going to make Call of Duty fans mad. The story in Black Ops 3 will most likely be forgetful. You'll play it for the multiplayer, and the story in Deus Ex will be memorable and fun to replay.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
All right, thank you.
I quit.
Ian, thanks for the call. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Okay, bye.
Thank you.
Bruce, I would have to say that the soundboard is the best addition to the frequently asked
Oh,
questions.
Lawrence. Atta, are you there?
Hello.
Hello. How are you doing,
Hi.
sir?
I'm good, thank you. You?
Good. What's your question about Call of Duty Black Ops 3?
My question is, what is the most, what's the most hours you put into a Call of Duty game?
Ooh.
Good question.
Not a lot.
For me, it's only been, it's got to be like maybe 20 hours, 25 hours on Black Ops 2. But I'm sure Lawrence has put in more time.
Not really. I don't play the multiplayer all that much, to be honest. I was never one of the guys who just spent every evening with a Call of Duty. I play the campaigns a lot because I like the aspect of it. I guess Advanced Warfare is probably the one I played the most multiplayer in.
No.
Yeah. I mean, I got reared on Quake, so to me, Call of Duty felt like a baby's toy.
Atta. Hold on.
Give us a boom!
Atta, how many hours did you put into the most recent Call of Duty?
Advanced Warfare?
Yeah.
Maybe 40 hours.
40? That's not bad at all.
That's good. Well, I mean, look, if you're getting your money's worth, I mean, that goes against, according to Spool, you lost money. And I'm sorry.
I owe you $20.
They owe you $20, Atta, you know that?
Yeah, I think once the games, for me anyway, have switched to more of a multiplayer focus, I feel like they've always had a single player and a multiplayer component, but I feel like the multiplayer has always become the reason why you buy the game. I don't have that sort of time, and I don't think I actually even have a group of people to play with anymore. Back in the days when we worked at Machinima and there was the Respawn crew, that's all they played. And all we did, it was me, Sark, and Shore, and Hutch, and Nanners. Like, we would only play Modern Warfare 2 and then Black Ops. Like, that was our jam. That's all we did. And we had the live stream component tied to it too, where we're trying to like race for prestige. I think that ended up burning me out a lot on Call of Duty, where I'm like, I'm really fucking sick of this. I think after Black Ops, I kind of stopped playing it. So I couldn't really put a numerical value to it, but I can just say that as more games have been coming out, my time with them have been dwindling progressively. Though Black Ops 3, I think I might spend some time with, because I think we're probably all going to get it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it on PC, so that's usually where I end up playing it. So
You're going to play multiplayer or campaign first?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think it'll probably be multiplayer for most of us, but we always try and play through the single player too, just to get a sense for it. So thanks for the call, Atto. We appreciate it.
Thank you. You guys are awesome, by the way.
See you, buddy.
Thank you for all the fan art.
I know, right?
He does good stuff.
Joel, are you there?
Oh yes, I am.
Yeah. Hello. What's your question?
My question: have all four of you played the demo already, or the demo? Been in the beta?
I think just Lawrence and I.
Okay. Out of the two of you who haven't, what is necessary? Like, what can they add to make you play this game?
Wizards.
Yeah, Joel needs wizards.
Yeah, I don't play COD. I'm not an FPS guy, which is why it's questionable why I'm even on this FAQ podcast.
But wait,
today.
what would make you play?
Sparkle.
What would make you play an FPS though?
If we all played together and nobody was a total dick to me.
Overwatch.
Yeah, if it was Overwatch, I would play. Thank you, James.
That's basically just first-person smite. But
that's how it plays.
Okay.
Team Fortress.
Yeah, for me, Joel, honestly, like Call of Duty is so tried and true that I'm just going to play it regardless. I enjoy those games. I don't enjoy them as much as I do enjoy other first-person shooters like CS:GO and things like that, because Call of Duty is a little more frenetic and it feels like there's less strategy involved. Although I'm sure that I'm way wrong about that. But yeah, I'm gonna play these games probably till the end of time, except for Ghosts. I didn't play Ghosts because I heard so many bad things about it, and all my friends said it was bad. So, Joel, are you gonna play Black Ops 3?
Probably not. I own a Mac and I don't have a console, so I'm kind of doomed.
Oh wow, you really are doomed.
You're not doomed.
So what would make you play it?
Overwatch.
Is if somebody bought you a console for Hanukkah or something?
Or just like a Mac port, you know?
You know, you can install Windows on a Mac. Throwing that out there.
Oh yeah, there you go. You
It's
can
not
do
going to
the,
run well. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Depends on the Mac.
No. Please continue making money at your job that I'm sure you work in graphic design or possibly video editing.
Joel, what do you do for a living?
That's I don't, but you know, I'm trying for that. But that's it's a good shot. In the
No,
dark.
I'm saying continue doing that. I'm not trying to insult you.
No,
Keep
not
doing
at all.
graphic design.
Yeah.
It's great.
Thanks for the call.
And then
Joel.
you'll be able to afford all the PS4s and play Modern Warfare 10.
Nice.
All right, thanks, Joel.
You're welcome.
Bye.
I think he was saying he didn't work.
That's what he was saying.
Well,
Yes.
no, he should be. Well, that's the thing. You work towards
Hello, Noah, are
getting
you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Hello.
Hello. Wait. Do I have two people on the line?
Wait, hello?
Huh?
Hello?
Who's
What?
that? Who do
Noah?
I have?
Hold on.
I'm Noah.
Hello,
And
Noah.
then who's the other person?
I have no clue.
I heard two people too. That's weird.
I didn't hear two people.
I did. Noah, what's your question about Call of Duty?
My question is that with Call of Duty going more towards like futuristic warfare, how far do you think they'll go before they have to like go back to modern warfare or like old school World War II
Yeah.
or Civil War?
The Franco-Prussian War? Franco-Prussian warfare,
Oh,
confirmed.
I don't know. I was wondering that. When is a demand for like the demand for World War II shooters went up when Saving Private Ryan was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it usually seems to be like it seems to be tied to something in pop culture.
Yeah.
And Call of Duty has become a pop culture phenomenon onto itself. So I feel like it's just going to keep going with whatever the market demands. People seem to like the futuristic bullshit. So
Well, I'm not one of those people. I hate those stupid exoskeleton bullshit. It takes away from the gameplay, I think.
Really?
Okay. I mean,
Yeah, because like it makes you so forced to just look around like so much, and like when you don't have to look up, you have to look up.
I
like,
know it's
just
so
for-
hard to not have all your enemies right in front of you.
Well, I mean,
I
it's
agree
like-
with him actually.
I don't.
like-
I know what you're saying. Verticality adds a
yeah.
level of complex. I feel like Titanfall handled it well because they
Yeah,
added
like-
bots.
Yeah.
No, I know exactly what you're saying, and unfortunately, you're in the minority because the games keep selling better the more exoskeletons they put on things. So,
I mean, I'm still gonna pick up Black Ops 3 just to see
Well,
how.
there
it
you go.
goes.
See, that's the problem. So if you weren't to buy the game, and a lot of other people weren't to buy the game, then they would change what they're making. But they're not going to change it because you're buying it.
Yeah, I see where I'm doing with that, but
I'm not
maybe
saying
if we
give it
made
a
less
chance.
9/11 jokes.
I'm not. I'm not saying boycott it. I'm just saying like you're playing it because it's probably kind of fun for you, right? I mean, I would assume.
Yeah, I've been playing it since I was like in 7th grade, so.
So did you buy all the other called like Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 2 and all those other ones like after the World War II ones? Did you buy those?
I bought up to Advanced Warfare. Yeah.
So that's the problem. I mean, like
Yeah.
honestly, like if again, you have to kind of convince your friends to not buy those games, and then maybe they'll go to World War One. You know, like who knows?
Hey, that's what we want.
I think if they'll go back, I mean, it's their legacy. Like that's where the game
yeah.
spawned, and I think they're going to go back
They
to it
will.
at some point. But yeah, I mean, no one's clamoring for it though.
Yeah.
I think at some point.
It'd just be a good PR win. Sorry.
This is,
Yeah.
Oh no, it's okay. I'm just I do the most talking here, and I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You
I
played
think
the most of the game.
no, I'm saying I mean looking into the future. I think it's actually kind of funny. I think it's going to end up just becoming convergence. We're going to end up catching up to the future soon with VR and everything else. That I think Call of Duty is going to end up becoming like a paintball park you go to, where you just strap on your haptic vest and put on some
Your
goggles.
exoskeleton?
Ooh.
Basically, yeah. And I think it's like, I mean, we're talking like 10 years from now, but when things change that way. But
Somebody gets a nosebleed and dies.
Yeah,
I mean, VR harness.
we're catching up to the future in a way that I think you're going to be able to just jump between whatever time period that you want. Like I imagine they'll do some like a remix mode at some point where in the middle,
Man versus Exo Man.
I'm just gonna say in the middle of a match you would probably switch between time periods. Like
That'd be fucking sweet.
You know they're gonna do time travel at some point.
Oh my god, a temporal vortex.
Time splitters.
Yeah, and then it's like, yeah, you're stuck with your World War I weapon while I got my exosuit, but you get the kill because of gangrene.
Because you get a musket, which is a more powerful gun.
That's not true. Noah, thank you for the call. I really appreciate it.
Thank you guys very much for having me on.
Oh, of course. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, let's take Victor.
Ooh.
Hey, Victor, are you there?
Yeah, and it's like,
Victor, you're listening to the podcast right now. Can you turn it down? Victor? Oh, Victor fell asleep.
Okay.
Let's see here.
So do you remember the film Airheads?
Heatquake. Yeah, I remember.
Okay, we'll talk about it later.
Heatquake, are you there?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Nothing. What's your call about, or what's your question about Call of Duty or Black Ops 3?
What are you guys looking forward to in Black Ops 3?
Nothing at all.
Who's that? Is that your little brother?
Yeah, it is.
You get him off the phone!
Yeah, he's real edgy. I like him.
Man.
Would you call
Sticking
me?
it to Black Ops.
I didn't call you anything. I said get off the phone.
No.
Oh, Bruce!
I'm confused.
I'm gonna hang up on this little boy if you don't get him out of here.
That's not the first time.
Beat up your little brother!
All right, Heatquake.
I want to hear it!
What are we looking forward to most in Call of Duty?
Black Ops 3.
Oh,
yeah.
Black Ops 3.
Lawrence and Adam is probably the best to answer this question.
Ugh, I don't know. Like I said, it's the Honda Civic of games where I'm like, I don't know. I mean, the fact that I can connect my phone to the radio system via Bluetooth is pretty cool.
So you're looking forward to a reliably fun shooter that you'll play for a few weeks.
That's basically it. It is so vanilla at this point where it's just like, I'm not going to be disappointed. It's going to be okay, but like, I'm so much more excited for Metal Gear Solid and Fallout and these things that don't come out every year. That it's like, it's not Call of Duty's fault. It's a business. I'm not faulting them for it.
Sometimes you need vanilla.
And it keeps a lot of people happy. That's the thing. This is the game that
Vanilla keeps the wife happy.
Well, it's just his little brother in the background. who's
Heatquake, what are you
furiously messaging him.
What are you and your little brother looking forward to for Black Ops 3?
I'm just looking forward to something I can enjoy playing after Advanced Warfare.
What about your little brother?
What are you looking forward to in Black Ops 3, Tyler?
Your mom.
My mom.
I don't care!
Man!
I love him!
Man.
Diego, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you have a question about Call of Duty or Black Ops 3?
Yeah, sure. What's up, guys? All the way from Costa Rica. Huge fan. by the way.
Hey, thanks for calling, man.
Bienvenidos a FAQcast.
Yeah, well, my question is mostly based because I used to be a really huge Call of Duty player. And I hate it after, like, hello, yeah, I'm here.
Who are you talking to right now? Because we didn't say anything.
Oh, sorry. The thing is that, I don't know, I feel like they went like a really huge multiplayer area and they like lost the campaign thing and I was like in love with it, mostly because of the World War thing. And I don't know, I haven't played any of the new Call of Duties and I feel like they've lost it. But they at the same time they went with the like economic thing because multiplayer sells a lot. So what do you guys think of the Black Ops 3 in the way that is it gonna catch up to the old games or is it gonna be like the same thing they used to have or
There was
is
the
it gonna
question.
be mostly multiplayer?
All right, that was the question. Thank you, Diego. Go ahead.
What was the question?
I think the campaign for Advanced Warfare was really good. I'm confused. I don't think the campaign's ever died. Black Ops 2 had a pretty good one, even if it was confusing. Advanced Warfare had a pretty good one. Ghost didn't have a great one.
I thought it was awful. But go ahead.
Well, yeah, Ghost was the worst, I would assume, right?
I don't know. They've had 3 years to make this game, and I think the campaign is part of it. There was a doggy.
There was a dog.
So I don't know. It's hard for me to answer the question because I kind of don't agree with the basic thing you're saying. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like you're saying the campaigns have been shit and you want a good campaign. Is that right?
Yeah, mostly because they focus more on the multiplayer area.
Diego, what's a game that has a good campaign to you?
A good campaign?
Yeah.
Warcraft 3, The Frozen Throne.
Joel, let him answer.
Yeah, actual Warcraft things have really good campaigns.
Boom! That's your problem. You're playing Warcraft and not Call of Duty.
Like in a shooter.
Yeah, shooter. What's a good FPS
Medal of
story?
Honor had really cool campaigns.
Medal of Honor.
Sounds like you just don't like FPS campaigns.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, I mean, look, Call of Duty is always going to suffer because Lawrence put this the best. You're essentially in a haunted mansion. It's the haunted house ride or whatever of video games where like ooh, something popped out and got you, but you're not gonna die. It's sort of like a movie experience at this point. Like the ghost kind of pops out and you shoot him and he goes away and then you continue. It's just, you're shooting humans, and you're going to run out of way to shoot at humans.
Yeah.
I think, in my opinion, this is me, and they shouldn't do this because I don't make money off of ideas. It would be really cool. Hear me out. Killing a human is a lot of work.
Okay.
Like, imagine.
where this is going.
So imagine you go through Call of Duty and you only have like 5 bullets, but there's like 10 dudes you got to kill throughout the entire
You're
campaign.
talking about Resident Evil.
No, I don't know. Just make it.
People seem
rough.
to like the Gears of War campaign, I guess, right?
No, I don't care.
I did.
It was
I like
okay.
the Gears
Like
1
that.
campaign
It's
was my favorite.
I don't know. You need some sort of unique aspect to it to make a first-person shooter.
Yeah, Diego,
story
it sounds like
interesting.
you're bored in general of these games.
Frisbee's cool.
Yeah, but I think like on the perspective of like Costa Rica and Latin American countries, I believe Call of Duty and those companies went on that way because.
Skype crash.
Man.
Skype.
Oh, shit.
Oh
Skype
no.
super
Skype super crash.
So unfortunately, too many people called.
Hold on.
And
I
Skype's.
think that's what it was.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm signing back in just to see
fine.
if.
Sorry. Me.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Damn it.
It's all you. In the middle. What?
Oh,
Skype's updating. It's updating.
Oh, it's updating.
That's why it
Thank
crashed.
you, Skype.
It crashed because it had to update while we were on it. Are you shitting me,
It's
Skype?
the perfect program, Bruce.
Got it.
All right, there you go. Boy, that's a long one.
I don't like
How long
this.
it is? It's a minute long.
I don't like the sound while Lawrence's ass is in my face.
It's a minute
I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it play until we get more calls.
Sorry for the crash.
Sorry, Diego. We did not hang up on you.
Was that it? No, it's still going.
No,
there's
it's
more,
got
there's more.
40 seconds more. Oh, we got it.
God damn it. Carl.
Carl, you there? Carl?
Carl?
Did all the options change again?
Let's check. Carl?
Jesus Christ.
No.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
Fuck
I
me.
got
He's
it.
probably
I'll get him.
talking.
Hang
I'll
on,
get him
hang
back.
on, hang on.
I'll get him back.
Hello?
Hey, Carl.
Hey.
Hey, what's your question about Call of Duty?
Yeah, well, I was just wondering, you know, a lot of the Call of Duty games sort of, I would say, arguably follow the same formula. What do you think is one thing that the people behind Call of Duty could do to maybe change it up, to maybe broaden their audience?
Have you heard of this game called Titanfall?
Broaden the audience.
Yes,
That's basically what those guys did. So they left because they weren't able to make the game they wanted to make, and they went and made Titanfall.
Yeah.
And it's funny because everybody sort of likens Titanfall to Call of Duty, and Titanfall's a variation on Call of Duty, but it is pretty different. And my theory has always been that they wanted to make Titanfall for the next Call of Duty iteration, and the executives, or I guess the people in charge, wouldn't let them, so they left and to make their own game.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Right now, they're gonna like Adam said, they're gonna keep making the same game because it keeps selling.
They're surrounded by yes men.
Well,
And company cow towers.
It's not even that. You said, what can they do to broaden the audience? It's the best-selling shooter of all time.
Yeah.
Its audience is already the most broad.
Yeah.
So I'm curious.
But what about Hawaii?
Like, yeah, what audience do you think exists that Call of Duty isn't already capturing?
Well, I mean, no, you're right. I would say that the people who are buying Black Ops 3 are the same people that bought Modern Warfare, the first one. You know, it's kind of always been the same audience. And I suppose, you know, from a financial point of view, they wouldn't have any interest of widening their audience. But would there be any reason to widen their audience? I don't know.
No, they absolutely want to widen the audience.
Yeah,
That's the whole point. That's why it doesn't change.
they want-
Change freaks people out.
They want it to be the whole world. I mean, the best-selling game of all time is basically, other than Tetris, it's GTA, the most recent best-selling game. And GTA has probably had the broadest audience. So I don't know how you would combine those two games or make them
open world
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty with like Destiny style heroin needles.
Yeah, that's true.
As an outsider, it seems like they the way that they try to get a broader audience every year is by saying the graphics are going to be awesome and we're adding a dog and that's how we're going to get people in. Whereas
Honda Civic, man.
What's that?
I said Honda Civic.
Or yeah, it's a Honda
Got
Civic,
cigarette
and
lighter.
the Civic does that too. Where the Civic's like, we're adding a new color to the car this
Yeah.
year and a sunroof or
Yeah,
whatever.
I mean, there's only so much you can do to a four-cylinder, 4-door vehicle. Like,
right.
It's only going to go so
Unless
far.
you get the coupe.
But shitloads of people buy that Civic. Shitloads of people buy it.
Yeah. Actually, my bad. It's a Prius.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah,
Hey,
that's a better example.
No, it's not a
That's
Prius.
absolutely
Call of
better
Duty is
example.
the
Yeah,
Prius.
it is absolutely.
Because I see 16 of them on the road on my ride into work, and it takes me 5 minutes
Right,
to
but the
get
difference is
here.
that Prius is cool and Call of Duty is not cool.
Anyway, in closing, Joel owns a Prius, and we're all sorry for him.
Carl, sorry about the meandering response. We appreciate the call.
You're absolutely fine. Hey, I just want to say that you guys are absolutely great. I switched over from Achievement Hunter to you guys.
Don't-
No.
Watch them both.
Watch them both. Watch both. There's no switching.
We love those guys.
Yeah, come on, watch them both.
I wear their
switching.
clothes.
I'm still watching both, but you guys are preferable now.
Well, either way, thank you for the call. We appreciate it.
Yeah, and fuck Achievement Hunter.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Whoa, easy.
What? I'm sorry.
Easy.
It just came out.
Give us one.
Wait, what? Give us the
Adam Lee. That's my name.
Oh, that's the trumpeter.
Hold on.
Adam, are you there?
Hello.
Hello, Adam. Do you have a question about Call of Duty or Black Ops 3?
You have most of my name.
I do have a question about Call of Duty.
All right.
You've been talking about how Call of Duty compares to different cars.
Yes.
I'm not a car kind of person.
Okay.
So I want to know, and you're gonna have to explain it to me because I am English.
It's whole wheat bread.
What type of chocolate would
It's
Call of
Hershey's.
Duty be?
Yeah.
Hershey's.
It's Hershey's or Cadbury. It's like the broadest, most popular chocolate in the world. I was gonna say it's like McDonald's hamburgers, and that like, boy, I don't like McDonald's hamburgers that much, but it is a perfectly crafted hamburger.
Yeah.
That reminds me of my childhood.
It's what's like a? Do you have Budweiser in the UK?
I don't think you're allowed to talk about alcohol if you're under 18 in this country, so I'm gonna just stay quiet about that one.
So is Bobby gonna repel him through the window?
What's a really common beer in the UK, Adam?
Budweiser or the Carlsberg.
Carlsberg. Okay. It's basically the Carlsberg.
Yeah, it's the one that everyone drinks, but you're never really left satisfied, and there's nothing really dangerous or new about it.
But they're coming out with a new one next year.
Yeah, and you know what? It's gonna sell a shitload next year.
Carlsberg Ultra.
Thank you for the call, Adam. We appreciate it.
Anytime.
Love your name.
Hold on.
Here we go.
Let's see if this is really the man, the myth, the legend. Optic J, are you there?
Yes.
No.
Oh, you tricked us, you piece of shit.
It's not you. You
Oh shit!
You son of a bitch.
Give him a fart.
Hold on.
Hey, Bruce, sorry.
Jake, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah. Do you have a question about Call of Duty or Black Ops 3?
Yeah. So, since like there's like a negative aura to like Call of Duty, like most people don't really want to play it anymore. What do you think Activision and the other companies can do to make like people want to play Call of Duty again?
So I think actually what you're talking about is, I call it the Bieber effect, and this changes every year because there's always a Justin Bieber, there's always a Call of Duty, there's always this top tier thing that what you're describing, what you're saying is a lot of people don't like, is it's so popular, it's so polarizing that everyone in the world has an opinion on it. What's scary is when you create something that no one has an opinion on. Like recently, have you heard of the game N++? Lewis?
I think no.
Or Jake? What's his name?
His name is Jake.
Jake?
Oh boy, he hadn't heard of it, that he just hung up. He just ran away.
Well, this is just another story. This is anyway.
It sells ridiculously well. I think it's more of like the echo chamber syndrome, where you get on your forum and everybody's like, "We agree. We all hate Call of Duty. Why does it keep selling? Because there's 10 people on that thread and 10 million people in the world that aren't in that thread, and they just buy it and play it and have it."
And it's a strange thing. Like, so even if 50,000 people, which I don't know if you've been in a room with 50,000 people, it's a lot of damn people. If they all stood there, crossed their arms, said, "Fuck Call of Duty, we're not going to buy it, we hate everything about it," still a minority. You are still next to nothing to the millions of people who are buying it.
So what Adam says is 100% correct about Justin Bieber. You have to sort of broaden your view and your perspective of the world and realize that for every 10 people that don't like Justin Bieber, there are literally 10,000 or a million people.
And they're not on the internet making their opinions heard and finding people who agree with them.
And here's the thing that in regards to the last call, if I might digress backwards a little bit. We were talking about popular beer, popular chocolate or whatever. Yeah, it's like it's a little bland and it's mass produced. But I was reading an article that a brewer wrote about Budweiser, and he was like an independent brewer, and what he was saying was, actually, it's technically incredible what Budweiser does, because they've got brewing locations around the world, and their product tastes the same no matter where you fucking live. Mm-hmm. And the fact that they can achieve that kind of consistency, and like the people like that. So there's something to be said for the fact that technically they're still creating a like really well crafted, perfectly fun, decently fine experience that you know what you're going to get every year, and some people really, really enjoy that.
I was going to say the assembly line sort of thing that Activision has created with Call of Duty is impressive.
It really is. Yeah,
it
really
takes
is.
some developers 20 years to get a game out, and these guys are cranking it out every 2 to 3 years, and it's like, that's insane.
Yeah, it really is.
It doesn't mean you have to like it. I'm just saying you should probably appreciate the work that goes into it.
Yes, exactly.
Chris, are you there?
Yeah, I am.
Hey, how you doing, Chris?
I am doing well, and yourselves?
I think we're very well. Call of Duty or Black Ops 3 question, do you have one?
I do. The one thing that's kind of I've never understood about Call of Duty in general is the whole you play multiplayer, you get all these awesome weapons, and then you go prestige and you lose everything and you have to start all over. It makes no sense to me. I was just wondering what you guys thought of that.
It's just giving yourself another carrot. That's all.
I'm going to paint a picture for you.
Yeah.
There's a piece of food. It's hanging from a string. Attached to that string is a stick. You're very hungry.
And the stick's hanging off your back. You can never get it.
Yeah.
But it's always right in front of you. Now, the interesting thing about Prestige is that Prestige does show what? A little icon next to your name that means you prestige.
To show people how legit
I
you
just
are.
always thought it was somebody like wanting to add an extra inch to their penis.
Yeah, sure.
It's a bit of a bragging right. Like that's it.
It's
and
like
look,
achievement points.
Look, I mean, speaking from personal experience, you can't add another inch to your penis.
I've tried many times.
Don't buy the pumps.
Don't buy
it's
the
a
pumps.
waste of time.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I work for a pump company, and I'm not very happy with that remark. So
Trump's pump cump.
yeah, pump cup.
I mean, the best, I guess, metaphor that I can use for this is heroin addiction. You will never get that I don't know, just drug addiction in general. Like, you'll never get that first high. You'll never get that first experience. This is with everything in life. Like, people, I get this question sometimes. People will be like, what's your favorite food in the world? And it's always like, nothing. Nothing is my favorite food, because you will never be able to enjoy that first time you took that first bite and you went, whoa. You're always going to be trying to chase that moment with something else. And Call of Duty, actually, Prestige mode facilitates that need where you're always getting that, like, I'm getting everything. And then you have everything. So Prestige mode is like, you can have that feeling again. It won't be the same, but it'll be a little different, but it's similar. And that's all it is people just trying to just tap that needle into their arm or shove that burger in their mouth.
They're always chasing that dragon.
Always chasing the
Or
dragon.
the penis pump.
Thank you for the question, Chris.
Thank you, guys.
All right, talk to you later. Joel, I'm curious. I bet Joel has a favorite food. Joel, what's your favorite food?
You can't get it here in the United States.
I knew it. That's why I asked. That's why.
Joel's so much better than us.
Michael, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, do you have a question about Call of Duty or Black Ops 3?
Yeah, I've actually heard a lot of different people saying that, the supers that have been introduced are very reminiscent of Destiny.
Yep.
I'm not sure, do you guys think that it's a bit of a copy, that now that Destiny's that they're all under Activision, that they're trying to take the whole idea of, one-hit kills and bringing it into Call of Duty as well? Is it a problem for the game, or do you think they'll...
I don't think being under Activision makes it any different, because do you have any brothers or sisters?
Cousins.
Okay. So a good example is if Achievement Hunter were to make a show called Open House, we'd go, what the fuck, dude? It's like, we're all under Rooster Teeth, we're all friends. But like, if you do a one-to-one copy, like, there is inner fighting, like, people would get mad at that sort of stuff. So if anything, I can't imagine Bungie would be very happy about that. Or they did talk about it before and said, we love that idea, can we put it in? They're like, yeah, go ahead, go for it. Because I know exactly what you're talking about. There's one move that a character does that looks exactly like the Titan. He has like a two-hand slam.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, that's straight out of Destiny.
And there is also like the gunslinger that he just has the insta-kill bullets that's like you build up to a gun.
If anything, like I said, I would give Treyarch the benefit of the doubt and say this is something they had been working on for a while, and that great minds think alike, and they are good development studios, and they probably just, this is why Activision invested so much money into Bungie, because they saw the potential, and Treyarch's a really good studio, and they hired the best, so they all probably came to the same conclusion at some point, and they probably met at a party and be like, you had that idea, I had that idea, and then they butt fuck, and then it's like, what?
Jeez. I don't think they butt fucked, Michael. I think they just put it in the game.
That answer
True.
went.
And who knows, they may do it better.
I think it's just a case of like what makes the game better and more fun to play.
Yeah.
And if they saw that in Destiny and they're like, maybe we can do something with that and put it in the game in their own way, in the way that works in Black Ops 3, that's not a bad thing.
I didn't even think about it. You actually even activate it the exact same way with the two bumpers. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good mechanic. Bungie makes good game mechanics, and it's no secret. You saw a bunch of ideas from Halo start to work its way into other shooters as well, specifically the twin stick like aiming reloading system.
Yeah.
So
and then working vice versa.
Yeah, it's not uncommon for one game dev to come up with a really cool mechanic and that to just disseminate to other games because it's a good idea.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's like nobody at Activision sent out an email saying we're putting this overdrive in all of our games now.
Right.
that it's just more like these are smart people that make good product, and if a good idea comes from anywhere, they'll adapt it and make their game better with it.
Thank you for the. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say thank you for the call.
Oh, yeah.
I hope they go to
Thank you.
court.
Yeah, thanks, Michael. We appreciate it.
Activision sues Activision.
All those butt fucking videos.
Even though Bungie's not.
Well,
owned by
guys,
Activision.
I've got good news. We made it to the end of the FAQcast.
We did.
What?
Oh, there's a lot of people still on hold.
Is that our 20-gun salute?
We're shooting down all the people.
Thanks for listening. We appreciate
Once again, thank you everyone for calling and taking
Sorry
a
for
look
your
at
call.
Son, where'd you find this?
I apologize.
Next week.
Give us a cheese dog.
On behalf of everyone here at Funhaus, I apologize for Bruce.
Kill him.
It's chocolate crest. I don't know if it's gonna.
Yeah! God damn it. Thanks for calling, guys.
All right, bye.
We're good. We're good. This looks like one of those shitty toys that they sell as a movie tie-in, even though the character never wrote on it. The Stark cycle.
When the tire blows off the front.
Breakaway
damage.
Hit the action button to blow off the front tire and lose your enemies in the dust.
You gotta go.
Oh, watch out for
Thank you,
cars.
citizen. Slow down.
Careful.
Hold on. Hagrid, chill.
It's like, oh, Dad's wearing his Captain America suit.
Yeah.